Well, folks, it looks like Boyd Duckett is seeing the light. I mean, if you're counting the train light at the end of the tunnel, but he's seeing light. Remember here recently when Boyd Duckett announced all those changes to the 2025 season? How him and his merry band of brothers decided to cut it from 80 anglers down to 50, screwing a whole bunch of people? Remember, there were all the defections back over to BASS, and there was also the Anglers Protection Committee formed as well. Well, guess what? Things have started to change. Well, Boyd Duckett, head honcho over at MLF, has seen a little bit of the error of his ways and has decided to flip-flop and go backwards a little bit for now. What's odd is that this decision came after the retirements and all the defections back to bass. What has he done? Well, let's get into it. Originally, they were going to go ahead and cut the field from 80 anglers down to 50 starting in the 2025 season, and next year return back to the every fish counts format. Well, they're still returning back to the every fish counts format. However, they're going to stagger their cut down on the field of anglers through 2026. Now, what they're going to do is starting next year in 2024, they're going to go ahead and keep the 80 angler format. In 2025, they're going to trim that down to 65, and in 2026, they're going to hit their original goal of 50 anglers for the Bass Pro Tour. So you might wonder where they're going to get this additional 15 anglers from. You know, they were going to go straight to 50 in 2025, now they're going to 65. Who benefits? As with anything else in life, the devil's always in the details, so here's how it works. Instead of going straight to 50 anglers in 2025, they're increasing it by an additional 15 anglers. Where do they get those guys from? Well, they're pulling them further down the roster for the next 15 guys that have the all-time best Angler of the Year standings in Major League Fishing. So it's going to be 15 more of those ingrained guys that first come over to Major League Fishing. Remember, for every year they fished in MLF, they get a drop year. Now, so does that help the new guys like Matt Steffen? Well, kind of. Let's get into that. While it doesn't directly affect a new guy like Matt Steffen, it does in an indirect way. While someone like Matt that's new to the roster can't have one of those 15 extra spots, it does move everybody ahead of him with those lifetime Angler of the Year points into an additional spot, meaning the cut line for the new guys gets a little further down the list, meaning that he could then benefit going forward to the 2026 season. Now, is this everything the Angler Protection Committee wanted? No, but remember, Duckett said he wasn't going to negotiate with them, that he would only talk to the MLF Angler Association. And according to this, he claims he got some guidance from them. He said the Angler Association came to me and asked if we could have a softer cut process. We are an angler-driven league, and so out of respect for our anglers' desires, we will have a 2-year cut process, and we'll go 80, 65, 50. In my opinion, there's 2 important questions we need to be asking here. I want y'all's opinion on these questions down in the comments section below. The first question, had he crawfished on this decision and fixed this before now, would it have saved any guys from retiring or leaving back to bass? I think maybe 1 or 2, but I think the majority were ready to leave and saw the handwriting on the wall. The second question is, he said part of the reason for the new 50 angler cut line was financial. 50 anglers were much easier to handle than 80. They're also cutting the tournament days from 6 back to 4, so it was a financial decision. So, the question is, adding this extra year of cut line to the 65, will it stretch him too thin financially? Will it hurt the company and make him fold quicker? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Either way, thank each and every one of you so much for showing up today. I appreciate all of you. Do me a favor, comment, like, share, subscribe. Until the next time we meet, get out there on the water. I'm still working storage. And keep it wet.